What's up YouTube, Doomnyc here to give you deck profile number 7. This is the Blackwing build. This is the new and improved Blackwing build. I think that one card really does make that much of a difference. So guys, please don't PM me and say, but you didn't really add much to it. Well, guess what? That one card really does make that big of a difference. You know why? Because now Blackwings have turned into a serious OTK build. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's get started. Alright, first off we got Dark Arm Dragon. What card is better than this? There isn't one. 3 darks in the grave, remove 1, destroy a card in the field. This guy is awesome. I wish he wasn't at 1, I wish he was at 2, but that's wishful thinking, guys. Okay, 1 Dark Creator. Great card. I love his effect. It's just awesome. And if you get to special summon him, because you got 5 darks in the grave, which all these cards are, you could put him in defense, 3000 defense. Like, that's so good. And then when you're removing stuff to bring stuff back, just bring back all the tuners. Like, that is so broken. I love it. All right, Dark Gryphor. This is a new addition to my Blackwing deck, and I love it. This deck is so aggressive. This guy really speeds up the deck so much. You gotta use it. I know you guys are going to be seeing this a lot in the Infernity builds, but guess what? If anybody puts together a good Blackwing deck, you're also going to see this guy in those too. So be wary of that, alright? Let's go into the Blackwings now. We got 2 Sirocco. You guys know his ability. You know, you could pump up any Blackwing on the field, and you can normal summon him when your opponent has a monster and you don't have any. So that's really good card. 3 Bore the Spear. I love this guy. He's a piercer, and you get to special summon him when another Blackwing's on the field. So really good card. I love it. 3 Blackwing Shura. Basically, he destroys a monster, and then you get to special summon one from your deck to the field. Like, this is really broken. Another great card. That's why I love Blackwing decks, guys, because they swarm so good. They just needed a certain card just to take them over the top. 3 Blackwing Kalute, the honest of the deck. What I love more about it is during the damage step, it doesn't matter if they have a monster or not. So if you want to attack for game, like, he is so good, and it works on the synchros as well, so that's like even more broken. Alright, let's go into the tuners now. We got 1 Gale. You gotta love the half attack ability, and then syncing up, you know, for most of the time level 7s. Really good. Alright, this is the key card to the deck, Blackwing Breeze. I'm running 2 of them. Basically, you use a Blackwing monster like Shura, Bora, Sirocco, while Black Whirlwind is on the field. Boom! You take this guy and bring him to your hand. He goes straight on the field, special summoned. Then boom, you get to sync up right then and there. Like, this is so good. I can't believe it. It's like the next, watch out for that, the next ban list, guys. Guaranteed. We got 2 Blackwing Blizzard, another broken card, but not as broken as Breeze. But you bring a level 4 or lower Blackwing from the graveyard back to the field in defense mode, but that's like a free level 6 synchro, so you know how that works. And then 2 Bayous. My last build only had 1, but I'm using 2 now just because of Dark Gryphor. Gryphor gets to dump a lot of stuff in the grave, so he'll be dumping these values for you for free, so you don't even have to worry about these getting in your hand or on the field, because Gryphor's doing the work for you. Let's go on to the spells. We got 1 Allure of Darkness just for some draw power, and then here is another new card. Cards for Black Feathers. I'm only running 2. I'm not going to run 3 just because this has 2 negative things about it. 1, you can't use more than 1 in the same turn. And 2, you can't special summon. Now, this deck has like so much special summon potential that this card actually limits that a little bit. So you're only going to use this card if you really need cards. Other than that, you want to hold on to this, you know, for further use. But if you really need, like, if you're trying to push for that OTK, then yeah, use it. But other than that, that's just a really good card to have in your hand. 2 Black Whirlwind. Obviously, if this was at 3, you'd be running 3, but you guys know how it works, so I don't have to explain that. Then we're gonna go into the staple spells, and there's actually pretty much all of them for this deck. Mind and Brain Control. You got 7 tuners, so you have to run these 2. Like, I wish Mind was at 3, then this deck would be too broken. Then you got Lightning, My Body, MST, Heavy, and Trunade. Okay, let's go on to the traps. 3 Icarus Attack. I know I did say in my last build that I thought 3 was too many, but because now there's even more Blackwings in the deck, I think 3 is awesome. Just as long as you don't draw 2 of these first turn, and even if you do, you could probably still pull them off. So that's why this card is so good. So yeah, 3 Icarus Attack. Like, that really takes this deck to the next level. 2 Bottomless. Then I'm just gonna go into the staple trap. Starlight Road to protect your Icarus attacks. Solemn Judgment, Mirror, and Torrential. That was your staples. Let's go into the side deck now. We got 1 Kiku. I love this guy in this deck. I don't side this guy in any other deck but the Blackwing deck. Why, you say? I don't know, to be honest with you. This just seems to work really good with this deck. It removes stuff from their graveyard, and it's a dark, so it works with Allure, and I don't know, for some reason it just seems to work out good. So yeah, I always side this in with the Blackwing deck. 1 DD Crow just for removing, same thing like Kiko. Then you got the Consecrated Lights, the 2 Jujus. A card that's only sided in for the Blackwing deck, Dark Eruption. Normally you're going to see this main decked, but because my deck is already loaded, there's no room for this card. And plus, this deck special summons like crazy. You don't really need to bring stuff to your hand. Black Whirlwind does that for you. So Dark Eruption is not really needed, but it's in the side deck in case. Alright, then the traps. You got a Dust Tornado for more back row stuff. 2 Deep Prisons. 2 Gotham's Emergency Call. The only deck that can match this special summon for special summon is probably the X-Saber build. So yeah, Gotham's Emergency Call. You just rob them of their cards, sync up with whatever you need. Like, it's really broken. 1 Call. This is even better than Dark Eruption because it brings it to the field. So if you want to bring, like, you know, a Gale back, half attack, and then sync up, like, this card is really awesome. And then 2 Mirror Votes, of course, GBs, Infernities, X-Sabers, pretty much anything. Alright, so that was the side deck. Let's go into the extra. We got Catastor, Goyo, Bryonic, 2 Blackwing Armed Wing. We got 2 Armor Master. We got a Black Rose, 1 Silverwing, only 1, just because there's a better level 8, guys. Red Dragon, 2 Black Winged Dragon. Awesome card, guys. His effect is just so broken. I love it. If you use it correctly, it's like too good. 2 Stardust, of course, and a Mistworm. So that was the Blackwing build. I can't really say enough about this deck, guys. This to me is gonna be like tops. Like, seriously, guys, you need to like really pay attention to this card right here, Breeze. This is like the big new card. So yeah, that was my new and improved Blackwing build. I hope you guys liked it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and keep sending me those decks, guys, because I will fix up your decks as much as I can. Alright, so until the next deck, there's only one more top 5 deck to come, and I'm sure you guys can guess what it is. So until next time, YouTube, peace.